Hello guys, this is Abhishek and welcome to my YouTube channel, my car partners club. Today it's a very important video and because we are going to discuss about the how to maintain your cars during this pandemic situation when you're not moving out. So in this situation it becomes very important for you guys to maintain your car. God forbids anything happen in your family and you have to rush out and at that point of time your car is not starting. There's some medical situation and your car is not coming to life. In that situation you have to ask for help from others, and again this at this point of time, like it is not good if you go and have to seek help from others. So this complete video becomes very critical and very important, where I would be discussing about 10 different points. Now if you look at all these 10 major points and this is kind of checklist. If you check all these 10 points, I'm pretty sure that's nothing gonna happen wrong with your car. Your car would be in a position to take you to from point A to point B at any point of time. So let's go one by one. The first and foremost is the battery of the car. Make sure that once in 2 weeks you're coming up and running your car. You start your car and leave it idle for 15 to 20 minutes. That what is going to happen when you do so, it's going to charge your battery. So your battery is not getting drained by just keeping it idle, because I see many people right now around me who are like not able to start their car because the battery has completely died after 2 months. They haven't started their car, and when they came to start, now it's not starting. Then they have to call anyone for the jumper, or somebody has to push their car, or in worst kind of scenario when both are not happening, they have to call some mechanic to take their battery and charge it and give it to them. So there are certain things I'll take you through. I'll get out the car and I'll show you what are things that you have to check. Now once you open the bonnet, just look at this. There should not be any acidic residue over there. Now what is happening? If it is there, now this is going to eat some of your battery. So what you can do is simply get a cup of water, that should be warm water, and pour it over it. Now it's going to dissolve every acidic component over there. Later flush it, the complete water, the acidic water from there, so that it doesn't damage any other part of your car. Just in case if your battery is completely dead and you are not able to start your car, so I have another video. You can please go ahead and watch it, how to start your car using a jumper cable, as well as if you want to push your car in order to start it. Now after battery, the second important part becomes your engine. Now the engine is the heart of your car. So make sure that for the battery you are coming once in 2 weeks. Make sure that you are running the engine, and whenever you just start you put in the key, and do not just immediately turn on the ignition. Wait for some time, and 5 seconds, and then you start the engine. Okay, and do not immediately after that, once you turn on the engine, because all the engine oil at once you start the car is in the oil chamber. So it is going to take few seconds to come up in all the piston and ring, block piston. So wait for some time, and once it's 5 seconds, then you can go ahead and race your engine. Okay, and do not race it just 2 3 4,000 rpm. It should not go beyond that. Few people have a habit of taking it to the red line. It's not required. You just, because even with 2000 rpm or 1000 rpm, your battery is still charging and your engine is still moving around. Okay, so do not race it, because if you race it in an idle situation when the car is not moving, now that is going to cause issues. Now once you start your car, just make sure that you are at least running all of its mechanical parts. So when I say all of its mechanical part, is you drive it. It's an automatic car. Just in case if it's a manual car, you can again put it in reverse, first, second gear, third gear. So just drive it along so that it goes in all of the gears. So it's currently in the first gear, and drive it so that it goes into second, third, whatever place you have, so that it can go in there. Now similarly you'll have to take it in the reverse gear as well. Take it in reverse gear, use your steering, take it left, right, so that every kind of like shockers, suspensions, because in the suspensions also it's a spring in the end, so like everything should not be at the same place at like their dead end, like for tire, like for months or weeks. So everything should be kind of moving, at least not every day, so at least once or twice in a week. So take your car, move it around for like 100-200 meters, or whatever you can at the maximum, so that it is getting charged at the same point of time. Tires are also rotating, and at the same point of time all other mechanical parts of the car are also moving along. Okay, so yeah, take it forward, take it backward. Now another important part is your handbrake. Now, handbrake is like there for weeks and months. So what is going to happen because of this? Uh, the caliper that is there in the rear wheel is it's in the stretch state to hold the car static at that position. So instead of using a handbrake, you can use, if you have a gear car, the car with the gearbox, with the manual gearbox, you can put it in certain gear, like one first gear, or you can put it in the reverse gear, or you can, if it's automatic, then you don't have a choice. What you can do, you can put a stone on the front wheel or the rear wheel to just keep the car in the same place. Another thing is, as the monsoons are going to arrive soon, so make sure that your wipers and all these are running fine. You flush the water and check if these are wiping the glass. Yep, that's very important thing, because in any rainy season, if your wiper is not working or if it's not cleaning the windshield, that's going to be an issue for you. Make sure that it's working, or if not, then you will have to probably change the wiper blade or something like that. Now, tire is one very important thing. Like if the tire pressure is low and you drive the car in the low pressure only, then that is going to damage your tires. And tires are expensive part of the car, like 4,000 approximately one of the tire comes. So make sure that the tire pressures are up to the mark. And for just in case if the tire pressure is not, then I would advise in this situation better buy a tire inflator. You can get it online. I will paste the link in there. The tire inflator that I use, it's good. Like even in the tire completely goes flat, it hardly takes 5 minutes to completely top up the car pressure. I have a video for that as well. You can watch it. And the other thing, important thing that you have to take care about the car tire is, if the tire is like in this position, if the tire stays for weeks and months, it is going to develop certain cracks there. Okay, so this particular portion would start developing cracks. So what you have to do, just simple thing, remove your car and make sure the other portion there, you can put a chalk over there, and you know that last time the car was parked with this portion facing down. So what you can do, put another, like move the car front or back, and the other portion of the tire should come below, so it equalizes the thing. Like you don't have one particular portion of the tire only facing downwards, so you have all the tires, like it goes in a rotation. Another major important thing is your glass windows. So currently I've cleaned up the car, so it is not looking as dirty as it was when I took it out. So you make sure that when you are washing out the car, or if you don't have enough water, just like 2-3 mugs, and you should be able to clean up this portion of the glass window, because if you're not cleaning up this window, it's going to eventually damage this rubber part. Okay, so this holds up the friction for the smoothness. A certain amount of only friction is there, and if there is dust and dust particles, these are not going to get clean. So wash your car, okay, and you have to clean up these sides, which the portion goes up and down. Okay, another important thing is, like with so many cars parked with cover, it is okay, but with the cars which are not having any parking cover, for such cars I would say once in a month please wash your car, because if your car is a new car and if you don't wash it, then what is going to happen, there would be roughness, as this mud and sand is it's going to damage your complete paint job, and after that you would not have the same finish of the car paint. So wash your car once in a month to have good feel of your paint. Another important thing is clean up your complete car, because clean up all the doors, dashboard, the interiors with soft cloth dipped in any antiseptic liquid. Because if the interior remains like, if it's not clean, it is going to eventually cause fungus in your car. With monsoons coming in, you are definitely going to see fungus on your steering wheel, on your seats and all. You would see fungus, a lot of fungus is going to be there. So make sure with a very soft cloth and dipped in any antiseptic liquid, Dettol, Savlon, whatever you have at home, you can clean it up. Another few people have habit of keeping things in their car, like even with my car as well, in the pockets and all, some trash is there. So don't keep it, because if you're keeping the car like this for a very long time, it is going to invite viruses and other viruses, not coronavirus, but other viruses and bacteria would be there in your car, and that is again going to impact your car. Like if you keep that for a longer duration, maybe mouse and all, they can cut in your car important wirings. Okay. Lastly, you can keep some naphthalene balls or black charcoal in your car, as we are not going to use that for a long time. So keep that so that it smells good. You don't see a foul smell in the car. And naphthalene balls are good. Like we keep it in the woolen clothes. And charcoal is also, like, it's good. Like most of people use black charcoal in the car, so that kinds of absorb certain moisture and bad smell from your car. That's all, guys. I hope you liked the video, and by following these small simple tips, you can keep your car healthy. Please do like, subscribe and comment in this video, and stay home, stay safe. Bye bye, take care.